Hello friends, welcome to engineering tutorial. So we'll continue our discussion with biomedical instrumentation and measurement. In the previous video, we discussed about the optical, linear and angular encoders for displacement measurement. So we'll take that discussion forward. In this video, we're going to discuss about the same linear and angular encoders, but it is based on the principle of electromagnetism. Okay, so we'll discuss about magnetic, linear and angular encoders for displacement measurement. So basically here the sensing and transduction principle is based on electromagnetic principles. So the energy conversion which happens is first the displacement, it gets converted into uh, you know the change in magnetic field or flux, and then that flux change is converted into electrical signal. Okay, that is the basic principle. So we want the output in terms of voltage or current, so we have to convert the change in magnetic flux into voltage and current. So whenever magnetic flux and electric current or voltage, these two things come together, we have to go for the fundamental electromagnetic laws. We have already discussed it in electrical machines principle of operation, so you can watch those videos if you want to get into the details of it, where I have discussed it in detail. So here we'll just go through it quickly. So the basic fundamental electromagnetic laws, which play an important role in the working mechanism of any electromagnetic based device, sensor, anything, they are Faraday's law and Maxwell's law, along with Fleming's rule also, which we'll discuss also in short. So Faraday's law, according to it, when magnetic flux linking with a coil or conductor changes or fluctuates, an EMF is induced. So that EMF induced is given by N d phi by dt. It phi is the magnetic flux linking with that conductor. The fluctuating magnetic flux is the EMF induced, and N is the number of turns of coil. Okay, and another one is Maxwell's law, which states that when a current carrying conductor, it is placed in a magnetic field at right angles, the conductor experiences a mechanical force which causes it to move or rotate, and that force, the magnitude of that force, is given by BIL, where B is the magnetic flux density, I is the current flowing through the conductor, and L is the length of the conductor. So Faraday's law gives us the EMF induced because of a rotating magnetic field or a change in flux linking with the coil, and Maxwell's law gives the expression of the force acting on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field. So another important rule when it comes to the principle of operation of electromagnetic devices is the Fleming's rule, which gives us the behavior of current carrying conductors placed in a magnetic field, which is in one way or the other related to Maxwell's law. So there are two rules, Fleming's left hand rule and right hand rule. So basically what the Fleming's rule specifies is that when a current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field, it experiences a force which causes it to rotate, and the direction of the force or movement of the conductor, the direction of the magnetic field, the flux density and the direction of current, they are in mutually perpendicular directions. Okay, in both left and right hand rule. So left hand rule specifies that when a current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field, it causes it to rotate or move, and the right hand rule specifies that when a moving conductor is placed in a magnetic field, a current flows through it. So it is the opposite of left hand rule. So basically it specifies the movement, the current flow and the direction of magnetic field density. Okay, three things, and which are in mutually perpendicular directions. So I have discussed it in detail in the electrical machines principle of operation, so you can check that video where I've discussed everything. So basically it means the same thing, that when a current flows through a conductor, it is placed in a magnetic field, it rotates, and when a conductor is moved in the magnetic field, a current flows through it, the opposite. So the magnetic linear and angular encoders, they are based on this principle. Okay, so again it is of two types, linear and angular. Linear for straight line displacement, angular for rotational displacement. So the setup here consists of a moving or rotating platform with metallic conductors connected to it, a magnetic field which can be produced by a permanent magnet or an electromagnet, and connecting wires for allowing the current to flow through them. So they are based on Faraday's law, Maxwell's law, and Fleming's rule. So this linear angular encoder, it consists of a moving platform, okay, this moving platform on which metallic conductors are placed. We have a permanent magnet which produces a magnetic field. Now according to Fleming's rule, when a moving conductor passes through a magnetic field, a current flows through it. So when these conductors, they pass through this magnetic field, when they cross this magnetic field, there is a the flux linking with these conductors, with these moving conductors, it fluctuates, and because of it, according to Faraday's and Fleming's rule, a current flows through this because of this moving conductor in this magnetic field. And when we connect wires through it, okay, then we can cause that current to flow through the wires, and then that magnitude of current, it gives us the it informs us about the movement of the conductors, okay, that signal which gets produced. So in biomedical setup, what happens is that this moving platform, it is connected to the source of displacement. Okay, this moving platform is connected to the source of displacement. It can be any body part or anything. So when that body part moves, this platform also moves, and when this platform moves, the conductors which are placed on it, they also move, and because of the movement of the conductor in this permanent magnet, the magnetic field produced by this permanent magnet, a current flows through the conductor which is carried by this wire setup. It is then fed to the signal conditioning block where suitable signal conditioning operations are performed, such as amplification, filtering of noise signals, frequency response matching, linearization of the output, anything. So it is done, and then analog to digital conversion, and then we get the display readout. Okay, so this is for straight line linear displacement. Now for angular displacement or rotational displacement, what happens is that same setup. Okay, we have a magnetic permanent magnet which produces the magnetic field. In this case, in case of a straight platform, we have a rotating wheel. Okay, we have a rotating wheel on which a conductor is connected, metallic conductor. So this rotating wheel, that is connected to the source of displacement. Okay, it is connected to the source of rotational displacement. Again, any body part which is more prone to have rotational displacement. So when that body part moves, the rotating wheel also moves, and as this rotating wheel moves, when the conductor, the portion where the conductor is connected to the rotating wheel, that passes through this magnetic field produced by the permanent magnet, then a current flows through the conductor which is carried by the wires, these wires, and that is fed to the signal conditioning block. Again, the same basic signal conditioning operations are performed, and then we get the display readout. So this is for rotational displacement. Okay, this is for rotational displacement. So this is for straight or linear displacement, this is for rotational displacement. So the same setup where the conductor moving in a magnetic field causes a current to flow through the conductor that is carried by the wires, and that gives us information about the movement. So here the important thing is that this production of signal, generation of signal, it informs us that some movement is happening with the patient in biomedical monitoring system. So when a signal is produced, depending on the requirement, an alarm can be there that some movement is happening with the patient. And similarly in rotational and straight line displacement, our main goal here is to inform whether any sort of movement is happening with the patient. So for that the magnetic and linear encoder setups, they are used. Okay, so we have discussed about optical setup, here we have discussed about magnetic setup. So the same principles, linear and angular movements, but the principle of operation that is based on optoelectronics, it is based on electromagnetism. So I hope you like this video, and please subscribe my channel Engineering Tutorial for more such videos related to engineering, science and technology. Have a great day. Thank you very much.